Well, go on then. Manners and respect to each and every one, yes, so. No. No reason to know. Because they are light people, they are light. Remember me, I drive from the dark, you know. I drive from 4 a.m. It's now after 7. I'm only driving for 3 hours. Got more to go. However, this video is called Who is Andrew Holness? Who is Andrew Holness? Who's the guy? Andrew Holness. Who's the man? Who is Andrew Holness? Who are we working with here? I want for those of you guys who don't know who Andrew Holness is. Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And Jamaican people are learning the Prime Minister more and more. As the Prime Minister finds himself in the middle of social media spotlight. No other Prime Minister has ever been spotlighted like Andrew Holness. Because while other Prime Ministers were in office, they didn't have access to the cellular phone like we have access now, and the newer kind of phone. And the PJ, Porsche, few people have smartphone, everybody have peanut phone, but now we have smartphone. People are getting smarter, wiser, people are opening up, even people who never say anything against their own party. But who is Andrew Holness? And like me, and like you guys, we are learning who Andrew Holness is. The Andrew Holness who I personally supported 2016 when he was going up against Porsche Simpson is a different Andrew we see now. The Andrew Holness that promised us, made all the promises 2016, is a different Andrew Holness right now. The Andrew Holness who promised to sleep with our windows and door open is a different man now. The Andrew Holness who promised us term limits for politician, for Prime Minister, term limits in office. This is a different Andrew Holness now. Him think different now. The Andrew Holness who promised us set date for elections. Him see different right now. The Andrew Holness who said him gonna come down hard on corruption is a different Andrew Holness we see now. We are learning him, people. We are learning together. The Andrew Holness who promised us that there'll be no corruption in his cabinet is a different politician we see now. The Andrew Holness who refused to sit in parliament with Azan because he used his own money to build 7 stalls because he was tired of seeing the people selling their wares in the sun and the rain. So he builds like 10 stalls for the people in the market. That is what Andrew Holness called corruption. And that alone make Andrew Holness say he's not going to sit with him in parliament. Andrew Holness make a big stink over it. Who is Andrew Holness? Andrew Holness is that guy. It's that guy who promised us no corruption. It's that guy who promised us set date for election. But what we see now, our election is put back 4 times in a row. Our election have been postponed 4 times by the man who promised us set date for election. So imagine all what this man promised. All the lies that he told for us to support him. All the mistruths for him to get in office. The people of Jamaica are learning who this man is, because it's only so much you can fool these people before the people and wake up and realize, say, Allah, you tell them, you know. You can fool some people sometime, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. And the same young people who you ride on their back and trick them with clerks to vote them in, young people tolerance level is very low. For those of us who have kids, young people have no time to tolerate no nonsense. So they will split on you in a heartbeat. Young police, young soldier, young teacher, young nurse, they will cut. They're not going to sit around like your old police back in the days. Your old nurse, your old teacher who just sit down in there and take it. These youngsters are different. So they are understanding and they are learning who is Andrew Holness. No, young people are seeing Andrew Holness in real time. The man who said there'll be no corruption in his cabinet, when it comes to find out that after the SSL scandal and Usaid both missing, embarrassing us throughout the world, we get to understand that the Prime Minister himself took his money out of SSL, while everything else in SSL get to stay. You talk about government, they put our taxpayer money up in there. And we need some explanation behind that. This need thorough investigation. How it is? How come they put our money in this failed company, like tens of millions of dollars from the Ministry of Health? Mr. Tufton, if you come tell us that. You have tens of millions of dollars from NIS, National Insurance Fund. Tens of millions of dollars from National Housing Trust. So now all that money is tied up in there. Then you hear the Prime Minister want to put you guys in toxic container housing. Something I need to ask Andrew Holness, would he live in a container house, him and his kids? Would he leave that as an inheritance for his offspring, a container house? Eh? But they want you guys to live in it. After they thief out all the money out of Housing Trust. No, they gamble the money now. The rest of the money, when they gamble it, they put in the SSL. So now the money is tied up in the SSL, the tens of millions of dollars. Guess what they've said about it now? Cheaper solution. Put in a toxic home. I hope you guys watch the video that I do about the dangers of living in container this morning, people, because it's a very serious video and containers are toxic. Now, who is Andrew Holness? Now, these same youths who voted for Andrew Holness, not to mention their little brother and their little cousin who couldn't vote at that time, was 14 and 15. Them come here to vote now. Them see all the con, them see what you do. They see how you use police come mash up the youth. Them shoot to kill Yatel Chang, shoot to kill Radamp and everybody except politician. You do not think the youth them are see that? The youth them are seeing, oh, you send police down at the market, go mash up these people's stalls with sledgehammer. Sledgehammer to mash up these people's carts while they are selling. Making criminals out of people who leave them house to come sell. The youth are also seeing that whenever the market people stuff are confiscated, they do not get them back. So therefore, the police that Andrew Holness sent out there probably were also told to not to give back these seller their stuff, to cut them feet from under them. Because if this was not planned and arranged, there's no way police who do this wouldn't be reprimanded, right, people? But over and over, you hear Eagles talking about, vendors talking about how police steal their wares, their clothes, their goods, all because they are violating a space. It's not even can arrest. It's just a ticketable offense. You understand? It's not arrestable. But all of a sudden, a ticketable offense turn these people into criminal, confiscate their goods that they did not steal in the first place. What the people don't see that? You think the young youth them don't see that? Eh? Andrew Holness said, don't think the people see the raft nor White River that to send crane to take out of the water, and they have power saw just like we have the sledgehammer to mash up the stalls, mash up the carts. You always have some demolition tool to demolish the people them stuff in Jamaica. You always have some demolition tool, like the sledgehammer in the market. Yeah, man, them man they walk around the sledgehammer, because their job is not to have the people them give them ticket and remove them from a space. Their job is to demolish stuff. Them not come with ticket book, them come with hammer. Them not come with love, they come with power saw. So Andrew Holness don't think the people are seeing these things? Eh? No, we are learning Andrew Holness. The people are learning Andrew Holness. And they do not like what they are seeing. Who is Andrew Holness? Then we have this guy here. The most despicable guy. Was a Nazi, nasty mouth. Everard Warmington. Who is representing Andrew Holness very well. Just like how he's representing Andrew Holness by tabling a policy in Parliament, trying to dismantle the already weak and fractured Integrity Commission a little bit weaker, because the Integrity Commission made the mistake to investigate crooked Andrew Holness when he was at the Ministry of Education. Because the Integrity Commission did the investigation on Andrew Holness, find him to be crooked and corrupt there in the millions of dollars awarding contract to a company that he is a part of the board, him and his wife and all that, in the millions of dollars. And because the Integrity Commission came out and report that when Andrew Holness was in the Bahamas to distract the people, and just we also hear from the Prime Minister's office there was a cyber attack. Have you guys heard anything about the cyber attack since the Prime Minister came back? Because I would like to hear, where is the cyber attack coming from in the Prime Minister's office? Because this is serious. If there's a cyber attack, we want to know who is sending cyber attack to our Prime Minister's office. So, in my opinion, to distract everybody, when the Integrity Commission came out with that damning report on Andrew Holness and revealing and exposing his crookedness, and the news all over the world pick it up. When you go and Google it, all the news pick it up all over the world about the crookedness of Andrew Holness. He was so ashamed. I mean, I hope, because I do not think Andrew Holness, like Trump, have any shame. And when he heard that, guess what they hear coming from the Prime Minister's office? That there's a cyber attack on Andrew Holness' office. No, him think the cyber attack on the office was going to distract what was going on with the skullduggery and corruption at the Ministry of Education, as a Minister of Education, just like Royal Reid was there doing. Eh? They ask again, do you think Royal Reid was the only guy doing what he's doing there? It seems as if anything have to do with the kids in Jamaica, development of the youths, them got it out, them rob it, because Jamaican youths are supposed to turn gunman. The Minister of National Security, I tell them, say, shoot to kill, which I truly believe is coming from Andrew Holness. Anything you hear these ministers speak, and they do not hear Andrew Holness came out against it and said, no, that's not how I feel. Shoot to kill. Everyone have the right to justice. Right? But Andrew don't come out when they hear him say, Chang say, shoot to kill. The youths are looking on and think that all they want to do, Andrew Holness, is kill them like a bird. Kill them like a bird. The Minister of National Security said, do not call ambulance if they are shot, because it costs the system of money to take them to the hospital. So basically, in my opinion, you are telling the police to just go out and just commit murder, which is wrong. Do you understand the people? And all those stuff, the human rights people are listening. Those utterances will not go unpunished. May I tell the people, because the things that them run the world, you know. But they're going to learn. So the youths are learning who is Andrew Holness. Because we're talking about Chang. No. These guys are speaking on the behalf of Andrew Holness. If Andrew Holness don't like how they speak, he will come out and let us know. So over and over, these guys are speaking on the behalf of Andrew Holness. So when you hear Horace Chang come out and say, shoot to kill, the police must not, he's not sending no ambulance or injured gunman. because they're costing this money. People, there's my back tire is shaking, and I drive a rental car. It's so much phone a shake. My back right tire, and I know it is. My back right tire is vibrating, shaking up my phone. So as soon as they coming at somewhere, I gotta change this car. Because when I go, I have about hours left. And I can't drive a car with the tire now spin. Balance. So I take this car back to rental company. I shake. See that? I have to roll. You have to drive fast. Trust me, people. So, we're trying to ask the question, who is Andrew Holness, my people? Who is the man? The youths, the people are learning who is Andrew Holness. People who supported him learn who is Andrew Holness. I, who support him against Portia Simpson in 2016, I've learned who is Andrew Holness after the first 2 years. After the first 2 years of Andrew Holness being in office, I learned him real quick. I couldn't support him no more after the first 2 years. I learned who Andrew Holness is when he said he was not thinking about the election. But the next couple of days, Andrew Holness called the election in the midst of the virus. Don't forget that. He said he was not thinking about the election. And in a few days, they have election in the middle of the virus. That's when the virus spread. Before that, I was in America, bigging up Andrew Holness. I was bigging up Mr. Tufton also. We were so proud of having such a low death rate in our country and transmission of the virus, the rate of it in our country. There was not a lot of people who would get it. Because when they are far now, you see people that get it and people that drop out. And we hear it come from China, it reach France, and we hear they are England, and it come from Jamaica. And the whole of we worried about our loved ones. Because we hear it come to America, and once it come to America, we know it come to us. We were worried. And I was on social media bigging up these guys, saying, thank you for the wonderful job you guys are doing. Shut it down fast. I think the first case, the man shut down school and everything was locked. It's a tough time, and the Prime Minister had it locked at first. But no, people, that was all for political stunting. So in no time, people, when the Prime Minister said, no election is not on his mind. In no time, the brother said, election. In the middle of the crisis, I drag the people out in a motorcade, and the man no say the thing out there, drag the people out, just wipe the virus all around the country, everywhere you go. From that time, me not look at Andrew Holness the same. No more! Remember me say that, you know? Me say from them time, me stop look at Andrew Holness the same. You are fake, you do not love the people, you're all about yourself. And since then, there's example after example. So Andrew Holness is not for the people, he is for himself. And that's all I say, people. And the people are looking, and they are learning, they are understanding, they are learning who is Andrew Holness. Now, Andrew Holness, he have an attack dog. The same guy who want to change the constitution to take away the power from the same guy who want to change the Integrity Commission Act to take away the power from the already weak Integrity Commission to give the power to Paula Llewellyn, who no prosecute nobody. Who should I come go home to? Because she, in my book, Paula Llewellyn is corrupt. Looking out of my lens and my eyes, and to Paula Llewellyn, she is a corrupt woman. And if she don't mind, she gonna get dragged down in at this time too, because the social media, I mean, warn them long time. Social will find you. Social media will find you. This is like the Me Too era. Do you understand me? That pass over some of them head. But anyway, they are trying to dismantle Integrity Commission at the same time coming with new constitution. They are weakening the Integrity Commission Act while coming in with a new constitution. Do you hear me saying? Weakening the Integrity Commission Act because the Integrity Commission come expose Andrew corruption at the Ministry of Education. No, This a man here, Warmington thinks say he must take off it Andrew Holness, like we hear him talk about him. So nobody can beat Andrew Holness. Nobody can this, nobody can that. You want to become Prime Minister? Go back to Ireland. Go back to Europe. Those are his words. So you see Andrew Holness, I get the support from Warmington, table it in the Parliament when they want to weaken the Integrity Commission Act. And think the people are not seeing this. I think the people don't know this. What country politicians get investigated and exposed like that? You go after the people who expose you. And some Donald Trump crap this. You are go after the people who expose the investigator. These are some, tell me if this is not some goddamn dictatorship Andrew Holness have put in Jamaica. Andrew Holness government is attacking the Integrity Commission because they expose him and embarrass him in corruption while he was in the Bahamas. And to cut out the pressure off of him, he lied and said they attacked his office, a cyber attack on his office. Have anybody heard about any cyber attack on the Prime Minister's office since? Anybody else? You hear of people about no cyber attack on the Prime Minister's office. Don't be fooled. I don't believe there was no cyber attack, but in the midst of this corrupt scandal, you have to put that out there. So when he came back, the first time he put foot on the soil, when you see all of his minions went to meet him, and him have all that meeting with them, what did you hear to the Prime Minister's mouth? Something, the Integrity Commission Act need to be changed. Andrew Holness threatened the Integrity Commission Act when he came back to Jamaica from the Bahamas. After he was in the Bahamas when the news hit the fan in Jamaica. But Andrew Holness said something in the Integrity Commission Act need to change because they're exposing people. But guess who thinks that them have the bars enough? We got to change it. Nasty mouth, Warmington. When you qualify if you go white, tile it floor with plate cloth. Him not qualify for work, go clean porta potty. Him just collect a piece of use napkin and wash down in the dirty water down a Riverton City. That's what Wami is all about. Him without the integrity. People want to understand me I talk about, you know. Everyone, Warmington with no integrity. He's the one who had table stuff, be the attack dog for Andrew, to try to dismantle the Integrity Commission, who was already weak, to put the power into Paula Llewellyn hand for prosecute. The prosecutorial power, that's what Warmington had do on behalf of Andrew. So when you see Warmington coming out and talk and calling people fleas, flies, chink, he's speaking on behalf of Andrew Holness, and he represents him very well. When you see Warmington coming out and calling Lisa Anna a Jezebel, he is representing Andrew Holness. He represents Andrew Holness very well. Andrew Holness can't get away from this, you know. I'm tying everyone Warmington to Andrew. Both of them belong to each other and with each other. Because when a man like this, who represent the party, and the top of the man who represent all of them and all of us, do not come out and tell the people and say, no, he not distance himself from the conversation of Mr. Warmington. If the Prime Minister do not distance himself, what I tell you, say, these are the words of the Prime Minister also, because you have a representative out here who represents you very well, including tabling something in Parliament to dismantle the Integrity Commission, who in claim hurt Andrew Holness' reputation by letting us know that Andrew Holness is a crooked man while he was at the Ministry of Education. And I don't know what he's doing now with all this power that he got now, because if he was at the Ministry of Education, and he was so rich, Andrew, you have all the property and all that land, you're so rich, build that house, only as a Minister of Education. No, you got a whole power as the Prime Minister. What's in your wallet, Andrew Holness? So we have Warmington with no integrity. Jamaica, why you make that sink in, you know? A man with no integrity. messing with the Integrity Commission Act. We say a man with no Warmington. Warmington is a lawmaker. Me I talk about Toilet Mount Warmington is a lawmaker. This man is messing with the Integrity Commission Act to dismantle it, to weaken it, at the same time, and work on the Constitution at the same time. So what are they trying to do, in my opinion, is tailor the Integrity Commission Act so to suit criminals. Tailor the Integrity Commission Act so criminals can get to continue to be criminals and don't get punishment. Do not get exposed. What happened to Andrew Holness should not come back a road. The exposure of him and also Bunting. Stunting Bunting is also a piece of garbage. We need to stop, walk around Mark Golding and enhance for Mark Golding tail, shirt tail. Him sticking onto Mark Golding's shoes like a piece of crap on shoes heel. Mark Golding need to stop and find a nice piece of rock stone and scrape him out just like you scrape off bubble gum or doodoo half your shoes heel. That's exactly how Mark Golding need to treat Bunting. Bunting need to go away. You are corrupt, Bunting. Can the Integrity Commission come out and you attack the Integrity Commission too? And we realize, just like the Prime Minister, just because the Integrity Commission come out, come expose Uno. And when the Integrity Commission was exposing other people, you and Andrew Holness and Warmington did not find no problem with the exposure of other people, don't it? But now the exposure reach on the doorstep, all of a sudden the law that surrounds Integrity Commission Act has to be changed. And Bunting is agreeing on it. And Mark Golding is agreeing with Bunting. You see, oh, Mark Golding make these pieces do the pass shoes, he'll drag him down. You see, Mark Golding have all type of people around him when they qualify. But Mark Golding, just to make Bunting feel good, oh, you side with Bunting, that things in the Integrity Commission Act need to be changed. Why, Mark Golding? Why? He never need to be changed before Bunting get him dash it out of so. Before Bunting get him dirt, dash it out of so like a dirty water. The act never need changing. Why the act changing after Bunting and Andrew Holness get them nastiness dash out there? While Bunting was there, the Integrity Commission said, Bunting, under him, gun license was issued to man, to deportee, who's supposed to have no gun. And that's what Integrity come out and report come out on Bunting, you know. Say him, under him, gun license was issued to deportee. Man, we're not supposed to have no gun license in the first place. Man have several guns. And the Integrity come dash out Bunting dirt out there. So that Bunting, he feel scarred, he feel hurt. That's why I say Bunting come out and so come talk about the Integrity Commission Act. And Mark, I go on like him, see that brother there, man? Signing with Bunting. We never sorry for Bunting and feel say him have to say something on behalf of Bunting. Mark, stay out of them way there. You just come in, you know, have them dirt upon you. Don't let these men shit splash upon you. Don't let them man shit splash upon you. Because if you're in a toilet too long or around, do too long, do too. So let me tell you right now, Mark Golding, we don't know if you be no corrupt man. Because you don't show your tail yet. You're not going to office yet. You have never given a chance yet to show us what you got. With all these tainted men around you, don't make them shit splash upon you. And if you hang around shit for too long, you're gonna smell like shit too. Forgive my language, people, but most Jamaicans would understand that much clearer. Just like I said right there. If you agree with me in the comment section, let me hear you. Put up on in the comment section for that. Agree with me. Agree with me. Make me hear the man and say, yo! And make me hear the woman in the comment section scream! If I lie, if I don't agree with what I say. More on the man say, yo! And more on the woman in the comment section scream! If I don't know, say I truth, call us, I tell. Who is Andrew Holness? As we go down this road, we are learning the man. We learning the man who take out the money out of SSL before all of us, over 9,000 account holder, money got stuck and locked up in it. Tens of millions of dollars of government money, our taxpayers' money in it. But Andrew Holness never see the government money like the Ministry of Health money, NIS money, Banana Catastrophe Fund, Ministry of Agriculture money, NIS money. Me talk about in the tens of millions of dollars, people. Andrew Holness never see that the money there when he go pick up for him. I guess he was too heavy. He couldn't lift up nobody else's money. He couldn't lift up the 9,000 account holders' money. He took his and he left. Now we are learning who is Andrew Holness. They also told us that FBI is going to come to make it right with the people who lost their money. Only to see why look how tired company, accounting firm come from England, where them can point and tell which box if you're searching. When them know them couldn't put the FBI in a box. That's why the FBI didn't show up all now. All now Nigel Clark have not come back out here to give us an update concerning this investigation and the role that FBI he promised is playing, if none, in this investigation. And now Nigel Clark can come tell us why the SSL boss got off. And now Nigel Clark can come tell us why them lift the injunction that was placed on the SSL for them not to dissolve and go on bankruptcy and disappear. That's why they placed injunction. Nigel Clark need to come tell us why the injunction was lifted. But then again, people, all of that, what you hear me tell you, is coming from Andrew Holness. Nigel Clark can't make nothing, pull off nothing. Andrew Holness is a micromanager. That's why I have so much of these guys in his office, breathing down them neck. Them can't do them job on them own. Andrew Holness is a micromanager, my people. So we're learning Andrew as we're seeing stuff unfold right before our eyes. We now see this man called Chink. Citizen. He called me so two people. I'm firing me there, I feel embarrassed. But then we are firing and I hear the man, I feel embarrassed. Warmington called me Chink. Him call me Fly and him call me Flea too. You call every Jamaican that to Warmington, I want you know. And Andrew Holness don't know that because him not have no class. Andrew Holness, you have no integrity, sir. Andrew Holness, you have no class, sir. Who is Andrew Holness? We are learning you, sir. In real time. The youths are learning you. Even the ones who couldn't vote the last election, who were 14 and 15, and they were watching as their brothers and their parents and their family member, their uncle, their cousin, their friends, voting for you. Clarks, Yang, and all that nonsense. They saw that, they see what you do. They hear the Minister of National Security said, shoot to kill and do not take them to the hospital because it costs too much money. He's not going to bring the ambulance. Who is Andrew Holness? We are learning Andrew Holness. They also learn from you. I am learning from you too, Andrew Holness, that you are very crooked when it comes to your taxes. These are my opinion about you, boss. You are a very crooked man. Since 2014, and I think beyond, you have been fast and loose with the taxes. You have not declared your asset, Andrew Holness. That make you unfit to sit in the office you hold right now. That disqualify you to sit in the office, Andrew. Andrew Michael Holness. I hope people send this to you. Can you claim every morning people sending videos to you, but you don't see the videos them when the bridge tear down, Andrew Holness? Two bridges we have mashed down in Jamaica. Nobody sending those videos, Andrew Holness. When we have the bridge tear down. People now sending the pictures of you, of the amount of life, the many lives that's been lost in our country, Andrew Holness. Nobody now show you that. People are sending the video of the bad roads, Andrew. Nobody now show you that. My brother, we are learning you, and Jamaicans are learning you. Even the younger ones who never voted the last time, who were 15 and 14, now they can vote. You have not declared asset boss. You have not signed a code of conduct that make you unfit to hold the office you are in. You are unfit to even work at McDonald's. You sign a code of conduct even in school. But the man who should be setting example, young Nesta Morgan came out there the other day, and one reporter asked him about if he signed the code of conduct. Nesta said, "You have not seen a code of conduct." Nobody present him a code of conduct. So what Nesta is saying, that Andrew Holness is holding back the code of conduct from the young politicians to sign. It's like a Donald Trump. If me get in a trouble, everybody are getting in trouble. People, can't you see the news of all these men around Donald Trump are going down? People, slowly but surely, there are a lot of people around Donald Trump who don't business with nothing more than just trying to get a job, trying to be a little intern, trying to be a part of the White House, trying to help their country, only to find themselves, after defend themselves with expensive lawyer and about to go to prison. Look at the Proud Boys coming out there defending. Look what is going on. And from this, you're going to hear a lot more stuff like politicians who were joined with the Proud Boys too. As you can see, a lot of them were seen in pictures with them. I'm just saying this to say this. Young politician in Jamaica, you have a longer shelf life. This is not the first or the second I'm doing a video like this, especially this part. You know the power of social media, unlike the older ones. You have a longer shelf life. Do not mash up your life for some crooked politician like Andrew Holness. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do not let Andrew Holness pull you guys down like a Donald Trump. And the JLP party will do better if they put somebody up at the helm, because Andrew Holness is a poison to your party and to Jamaica. I did that long time in a vlog because I seen Andrew Holness from OMS. Someone honestly call us a madman, you know. I'm gonna stop at the next rest stop, but first stop since we start drive. Full tank turn quarter tank now. So with I said I was gonna drive until we almost eat, but I just around for a 15 minutes break. Let me circulation, blood circulate, and then me run again. If you understand me, I just want you guys know that. Say we are learning who Andrew Holness is. Because I mean, you know, say a man was going to declare his asset and sign a code of conduct. Why would I support a man like that? Why would I support a man who's dodging his taxes because he probably have stuff us? Support a man who steal from us so much that he cannot declare his asset and do the right thing. Why would I support a man like that? Why would I do that? He just show you some man. Remember, rest stop people. You see that? Rest area. Yeah, man. I'm leaving Florida State today, people. I'm driving out of the state. As you know, Florida is a big state. You can drive all day and still in a Florida. You think there are several different states. Sorry, nope. Florida the same way. So I'm gonna park right here, people, and take a break. Thank God I made it. Traveling mercies, dear Father God, give thanks and praise. Yeah, man. So, sorry, people. They have to do that. They have to do that part. That part that come with part of my rest. Area patrolled by security guard. So even nighttime, this is where you sleep. People, let me show you around a little bit. Because now I get off this phone right here, because I need a little time for myself. And like to stretch and all them good old stuff, or, you know. I go use the bathroom and stuff, see. Love birds, you know. Old couple. I like to see old people. I hold hand, you know. Yeah. I hope when I get old like this, we still hold hand. Alright, guys. We're in a rest area somewhere. So, the video is about who is Andrew Holness. So see the truckers, them over there. So them park, them rest. Like I said, armed security guard patrol this place. And Yeah, still in Florida. Animals, dog walks. So even for people who have dogs, they prepare for that here. Because they know all kind of people is going to stop. You know? Stop in the car, pee-pee. Use whatever they want to do in the bathroom. And some of these cars, you just put by the seat and fall asleep. Right here. You can go to sleep right here. You're driving trucks. Big rig over there. That's the spot for you. Alright? Alright, guys. So this is fun on the road. So I was driving over 3 hours. This is not like when I left from Savaga town. We stop out at Clarendon Park. Driver, pull over, let's make me pee-pee, man. No, I want a cup of tea at Santa Cruz. I don't feel good. It's different here, people. You drive for hours. Okay, I come from Negril Point. I pass St. Thomas long time due to the speed of my drive. And back to Negril. Due to the speed when I drive, if I was in Jamaica, that speed would have got me from Negril, St. Thomas to St. Thomas back to Negril. For real people. Yeah. So, yes. See a trucker come up on the road. You're tired just like me. Like, woo! But I don't necessarily want to use the restroom. I just want the circulation in my legs, people. That is important as a driver. If you walk and make the blood circulate. You know Carlos do this thing all the time, not true? Alright. So you have to walk around as you know, especially me I get older. You don't walk around in a bad leg, man. So, as you can see. Alright, guys. Guys, this video is about who is Andrew Holness. We are learning the man. In my opinion, Andrew Holness is very crooked and is not fit for office. Some of you know why we are going like say we want Andrew Holness to touch and change the constitution. Or you make a man that we are mash down the integrity commission that investigate him, change the constitution at the same time. Or we're going to make a man mash down the integrity commission act. The one who investigate and expose him. Him come back and attacking it. Eh? A man who don't say nothing when Warmington come call his citizens fly, fleas and chink. Eh? That's how Andrew Holness feel about all of us. Because Andrew Holness never come out and defend us. He make me feel like me a chink and flee and fly too. He make me feel me a chink and flee and fly. Find me there and I'm very embarrassed. Who is Andrew Holness? Now, the world is seeing who is Andrew Holness. The same man corruptly took his money out of SSL, looked like an insider trading, just before the crash, run left tens of millions of dollars of the government money in there. Housing trust money, tens of millions of dollars. Now you, Andrew Holness, after you mash up the housing trust left it at SSL, you want if you go in a container house. And that's the reason why you're going to container house, because you mash up the NHT money and left at SSL at the tens of millions of dollars. What is coming out for NH now? The Ministry of Health, because the tens of millions of dollars in there. What going to happen over there now? NIS money. What is going to happen to NIS money? Because tens of millions of dollars. What can I change? Agriculture, what can I change? I'm mash it up. Tens of millions of dollars in a SSL. But Andrew Holness take out fee money, left that the money and over 9,000 account holder, my people. So now we know who is Andrew Holness. In my opinion, Andrew Holness is heartless. He don't give a damn about nobody but him and his family. Him and his family now living in a container, toxic container building, but that the same propose for us. Eh? Who is Andrew Holness? Andrew Holness is the man that we're learning. The man I support in 2016 against Posha. Andrew Holness is the man that have not declared a code of, signed a code of conduct or declares asset. Andrew Holness have something to hide. Andrew Holness have something to hide why you cannot declare your asset. You have something to hide. I personally believe that Andrew Holness is a crook and should be locked up and tossed in jail. I personally believe Andrew Holness shouldn't be talking about no mess with no constitution when he not declare no asset. When he sign a code of conduct, who are touched the constitution? A man were crooked. A man will bring a demolition hammer to the Integrity Commission Act as we speak. The man who mashed down the Integrity Commission Act, to me, in my opinion, Andrew Holness is tailoring the Integrity Commission Act to suit himself and the other crooks them in office, so that whenever they do them dirt, they don't get called out, they don't get caught, they all are in a know. That's why they are doing it. Anybody think otherwise, let me know in the comment section, my gentle people. I'm going to get off this phone right now, so we could at least, you know, just get our meds. Love you guys. You saw this place are big? Big people, acres and acres of this, and they keep it nice, big over there, so. And they can also stop on a picnic. Yes, you can also stop and have a picnic over there. You can drive my car over there right now if I have a group. I decide I want to, so let's go over there and have lunch, guys, or a picnic. We could go over there, and they have them right around the place. You know, so people, as usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. We are learning who is Andrew Holness. Nobody have to tell us nothing about Andrew Holness. Him show us every day. They radam for everybody else but politicians get away like Royal Reed. Radam for everybody else. Radam. People are dead in Jamaica, but still, you have an incompetent man. Andrew Holness care about himself and his feelings and his friends. That's why a man who have a 92% disapproval rating is still in office against the will of the people. Andrew Holness is going against the will of the people. Who is Andrew Holness? We are learning, people. Andrew Holness is going against the will of the Jamaican people. Who does see no good in the Ministry of National Security, Police Commission and all them, man. 92% disapproval rating. But Andrew Holness, because of his selfish whatever it is, don't see the need to move this man. Something wrong at John Sharp, people. Andrew Holness is not fit for office. Love you know. That wheel I feel I got along away. But two men are tired, man. Because I get that signal change. So I know it's the right wheel, people. One thing call us know, we know which wheel for my car I drive. Anyway, me know which wheel now work good for my car. Me got it down like that we can tell her which wheel I mess up. I don't want to. It look new, but hey, probably want balancing. You know, I rent a car, so there's not enough time for balance this and stuff. As one man come out tight, them are dashing it. Them barely want to wash them a car right now, people. So there's a time for, you know. Anyway, people, I love you. I love you. Manners and respect to each and every one. Manners and respect out there. Peace. Who is Andrew Holness? Tell me what you learn about Andrew Holness in the comment section, please. What do you learn from 2016 about Andrew Holness? You hear all the stuff I've learned about him? You tell me what you learned about Andrew Holness in the comment section. Who is Andrew Holness? What have you learned about Andrew Holness since he came on the scene as Prime Minister? I have learned all of that to hear me tell you a while ago. All of that. You know, the claim asset, in my opinion, is crooked. That's what I learned. I learned that. I learned that about Andrew Holness. It's crooked, that declare asset. It was crooked at the Ministry of Education. It was like robbing from the kids. Same thing what Royal Reed was doing. In my opinion, Andrew Holness was doing the same thing too. Now he's messing with the Integrity Commission Act. At the same time, mess with the Constitution. The same man not declaring an asset, not sign a code of conduct. Andrew Holness, in my opinion, should never be in no office in Jamaica. He is highly unqualified. This should disqualify him. But this man who should be disqualified and come out of office and go. This is the man that is messing with our Constitution. This is the man, at the same time, I mess with Constitution, is tearing down the Integrity Commission Act, the same act that exposes backside. You make that sink in. Like I said, better cut out. You tell me what you think about Andrew Holness. What have you learned about this man since this man coming here? Good or bad, you don't tell me in your own words, my people. Write it in your own words. Be honest. Have no fear. Because, as usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comment makes sense in every sentence. If it is your first time on this platform, you like what we are doing, go ahead and join the family now by subscribing. And if you do not feel like doing that now, there's always room to come back, always time for you to come back and join the family. However, like me always say, I'm glad you was watching it anyway. Thank you for giving me time of day. Peace and love as I go about my journey. People, share videos like these, because these go right to the heart of Jamaica. Good morning, Julian. Thank you. Letitia said just need to pack and go. Screaming, scream. And more Brownfield. Winnie Mead. He is nasty snake. I never hate someone like I cannot stand the man. JC, do we have PM that love Jamaica? I don't think so. That's Winnie Mead. I don't think so. This PM that seek out my homeland. He sell out my homeland. He sell out our country. You know what this snake come out of? Good at all. I share your same sentiment, family. Make sure I hear him say him have power. Nothing about responsibility. No, family. We are learning who is Andrew Holness. He can't get away, people. People, I supported him when he was running against Portia. My family, who are PNP, they beat me up, people. The amount of verbal slap me get from my family. You're crazy. You can't go support Andrew Holness in labor right. But people, it's not about Andrew Holness and labor right. It's about my country. And we want better for my country. We want change. So when we come up for him, we never see no die-hearted labor right and PNP like my family said my PNP at Jamaica. We come up and come see different. Come and look back say, both party brought us here. This young man bring change. But what we never know, we make the mistake of put in a post in an office. Post to put in there. And him not have no shame. The worst part, the man not have no shame, people. The man put in his wife. Something gonna happen. Know about ya. Uncle Robert Mugabe pulled that off of Africa. What you see him there? Him and his wife in the office. Know about it that happen. He man have no shame. The man just put him head down and whatever he might do, he might do it. He not care about nobody. No shame. People love you. Talk later. Tell me what you learn about this man, Peace.